promised, I'm bringing you what I learn is the Army's first assessment. This is not classified, this is the Army's open assessment, but I'm the first journalist to access it, of the ongoing Pangong situation. So far, you've seen all the movements from the Chinese side. Let me tell you how the Indian Army is seeing it. The Indian Army is seeing the Pangong build-up as a semi-permanent face-off in that sector. The Army expects the Chinese positions to thin out. In fact, they already have started thinning out, but it is not taking any chances. The impact of the June 22nd meeting is already being seen at Pangong Finger 4. Chinese troop reduction is being seen there, but this is the long haul. India Today's sources in the Army say the Army is mobilized, ready for all eventualities, sees this as a semi-permanent face-off, and is likely to see this situation stretch out because it is perhaps going to be the most difficult. Gaurav and Abhishek continue to be with me. Gaurav, coming to you first. Pangong So, we all knew it was very sensitive. Detailed assessment from Rahul and our team. And now the Army calling this a semi-permanent face-off. They are armed and ready for all eventualities, but they do acknowledge that this one could stretch out. Gaurav.
This one indeed is expected to stretch out, unfortunately. The Chinese are likely to remain at Finger 4, or at least between Finger 4 and Finger 8 till the better part of winter. And they may put up more permanent structures or more than just sangars in this area. And that's what cause for grave concern, because that would be China unilaterally altering the status of the line of actual control, which is unacceptable to India. Then it remains to be seen whether the government directs the army to forcibly evict them, or give dialogue another opportunity, whether that's dialogue at the military to military level, diplomatic level, or political level. It remains to be seen. But Shiv, you're absolutely right. Your sources are telling you that the army is here for the long haul, because the Chinese, they may thin out because they themselves cannot sustain themselves through the winters, but they will maintain some kind of a presence there for the better part of the winters, till the winters at least, Shiv.
Okay, so it is the long haul, but things are already looking positive, at least for now, even though the Army knows that trust is at a zero level right now. Abhishek, what are your sources telling you? Thinning out of troops has happened, even though we don't want to call it a milestone by any stretch. No live commentary on that situation. But as far as the Army is concerned, they are there. Their numbers are mobilized to an adequate degree, ready for all eventualities and for this stretching out.
Shiv, one thing is very clear, as you mentioned, that this is a long haul, and that's something that I've heard, that there is no quick fix solution to this. And there's not going to be an overnight pullback by the Chinese, because if they've created those permanent structures, the intention is to stay put. But having said that, as far as India is concerned, the Indian Army has enhanced troop deployment, I've been told, and there is a mirror deployment, as we've been saying. But we need to understand, Shiv, the sequence of events and what has led to this current situation. We've discussed that it started last year in September, when the Chinese stopped Indian patrols from moving into Finger 5, but the Indian Army found a way out by making a walkable path through the ridge line. And that's when we entered the Finger 5 area, so that's what riled them up. Okay. This year, once again, after the winter had faded away, a similar situation arose. And, the Chinese army this time had put up these bunkers, observation posts to intimidate. And that's when this, face-off really started. On the 18th of May, I've been told there was a very big clash at Pangong So, and that's when, things really went out of hand. And since then, neither of the armies have moved an inch backwards, and the situation remains extremely volatile.
Okay, the situation continues to remain volatile, but even in the 3 days since the border talks between the two corps commanders, things have taken a slightly positive turn, but I don't want to call anything yet. This is a country we're dealing with which can do anything at all, and the Indian Army is being very, very realistic. Make no mistake about that. Gaurav and Abhishek, thank you very much for joining me on that.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.